Hi guys, welcome to another episode. This time I'm going to review a very special game system and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So here we go. So here it is, you guys, the Sega MultiMega. I am very happy to have this console in my collection, I must say. This is very rare here in Denmark and in Europe. Yeah, it's kind of if you don't know it, it says right here, it's a merge between the Sega Mega Drive and the Mega CD, or the Genesis or Sega CD in the States. Well, as you can see, it's fairly small. Actually, I can compare it to the Sega Nomad I've just reviewed last week. As you can see, it's about the same size as the Sega Nomad. Yeah, and that makes it very handy for traveling and so forth. Here inside there is a slider, and you can put 2 AA batteries in it. And it will play actually longer than the Nomad will. Of course, it has no screen, but this was thought out as a game, you know, like a Discman kind of thing, and for that it's very good. Actually, you can hook this up in your car with no problems. You just need an adapter, or you just can run on the batteries. Anyway, to the hardware. Here you got 2 controller ports, controller 1, controller 2, and a power button. Up here you got an open to get into the CD player, and back, forward, play, stop, and a reset button. And up here you got the cartridge slot. But on the side here, I just want to show you, it's the AV input, and that's very stupid, I must say. I don't know why it's there. And in the back, the power slot. So yeah, let's look at some games. So I've decided to make a theme about these games I'm going to play. But the first one is Zero Wing for the Mega Drive, and yes, this is the one with the terrible subtitles. So this would be fun. And Xenon 2 for the Sega Master System. And you might think, no, you can't play this on the MultiMega. Well, technically, no, you can't. But if you got a converter, you can put it on. But not that big as Sega converter, you know, the one who dwarfs the entire machine. If you got one of these special made, you can actually put it in and play Xenon 2, and that's very cool. Next we'll test Sewer Shark, also a shooter for... So here we go, Zero Wing for the Sega Mega Drive, and I'm just gonna skip the terrible intro and go right to the game. Yeah. Many people actually disclaim this as being a bad game, but I like it. I've played it for many years actually. I remember my friend had it, so we played it. I will say it's very easy. It's a very easy shooter, and all you have to do is get the green power up 3 times, and you're good to go. The green power-up, of course, is the one who tracks down the enemy per automatic. And the blue is a laser. The first one's the red one is kind of standard. But when you got the green one, you just can go back and relax and shoot, actually. And I'm just holding the button down. So it's a fairly easy game, but have some hard bosses. Oops. Well, to the next game. So, here it is. the game with the awesome soundtrack made by the Bitmap brothers, Xenon 2 for the Sega Master System. I got this when I was fairly young, and I played it a lot, and at that time I didn't see all the slowdowns I see now, but actually it's a fairly pretty game for a Master System, except all those flying dicks coming at me. I don't like that. But I had a lot of great memories of this game, and the soundtrack still sits in my mind. Like the other day, more dicks. Like the other day I was sitting in a bus and I couldn't get this soundtrack out of my head. Go check it out on the internet. It's fairly good actually for an 8-bit song. And it's a good game, if not for the slowdown and the flying dicks coming at you. So yeah, I would say check it out if you're a retro gamer or retro or flight fan. So yeah, check it out. So let's check out the last game, on the CD player, and that game of course is Super Shark. Many don't like this game actually, but I found it kind of funny. The acting is very bad, I must say, but the whole experience, it isn't that bad as people says. It's kind of nice. It's built up like a movie, and I like that. Of course, it takes forever to get into. So, Super Shark. I'll just skip this. The graphics haven't aged at all, but I can see at the time that this would be a fun game. Maybe not fun, but amazing graphics and so forth. But yeah, actually, the critters at 6, 12, 3. Pew pew. Well, I think that's. And now to the final question: should you buy a Sega MultiMega? Yes, you should. Actually, I don't see many faults on this machine, other than it's very expensive. Some places, but I will say I was very lucky. I got my Sega Nomad, and I got this for let me think, in American dollars that would be 150 American dollars. I don't think that's expensive at all. I don't. Not for this machine and not for the Sega Nomad. I would recommend this because this is actually all you want in a Sega Genesis / a Mega Drive. So if you can find one cheap that works perfectly, I would say buy it. So yeah. So you guys, thank you for watching, and be sure to check the other channels, Strictly Sega and Strictly Sega of America, for more Sega greatness. I'll be posting up a video soon, and I don't actually know what it's gonna be yet. So if you have suggestions, please put a comment or something like that. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.